Yo. It is 6 p.m. on a, what is this, Thursday? Thursday, and the Hurricane Arthur is coming. Now, Hurricane Arthur, will be making its way over here and will be cutting right through where I live. Well, guess what? The hurricane doesn't scare me. It's not that it scares me or doesn't make me worry too much. It's Category 1, almost a Category 2. If it's going to be a severe storm, then it would, yeah, if it was going to be excessively massive, oh my god, I just realized what I'm doing. Hold on a second. I don't want to get this shirt dirty while cooking. Alright, so, Hurricane Arthur's coming. And where we are, I'm on an island hidden behind islands. If you look on Google Maps and you find, what's this place called? Manio, North Carolina, you'll find it's a, nice, decent, solid island, which is behind islands, and as the storm's going to come up, it's going to push the water around in the sounds. Now, as it does this, it will be able to, what's the thing called? Not thinking. Hold on. Okay. Storm, hurricane, things happening. Okay. Hurricane's going to come around. Hold that thought right there. Now, as a hurricane's going to come around, I should not severely panic. Because one thing I did a few days earlier, because it's, smart. I bought a thing of bottles of water. I shoved them into the freezer. They're full of, as they froze a few days ago, the whole thing is just a lot of ice in it right now. Now, because of this, your refrigerator actually runs a lot better whenever it's full of stuff. Because if it wasn't full of stuff, it has all that extra space. Now, with that extra space, whenever something would cool down, in it, it would, whenever you'd open the door, a lot of that cold air gets out, and then a lot of, room temperature gets in, which makes the machine go on because it has to recool all that air. But by having many more, oh wow, I just realized I kind of look like a nun. Because it's going to have more things in there to keep cool, it will be able to just run more proficiently. It'll run better. So having the bottles of water in there and also a few little bits and pieces here and there, it will actually make it run better. Got some canned fruit and so on, things that can last a little bit longer. But you know what? It's a hurricane. The hurricanes will pass by pretty quickly, especially with this one. This is moving at a very, very fast speed. It'll be in and out. We'll be fine. But this is me. This is with my experience. I lived in Puerto Rico. I've lived through many different hurricanes. And it's not that I lived through. It's just you do not underestimate or you do not over-exaggerate hurricanes. That's the biggest problem. People panic. I just saw a guy who was on Weather Channel, and the dude's talking and everything's like, yeah, we're here in this place, like somewhere south of here, where they're getting part of the storm already, and they're just getting a lot of winds. It's like, I'm here on the beach, and it's like he's talking like it's a massive storm, and the wind's whipping around the microphone, and then you see like a dozen people behind him just walking at the beach, looking around like nothing. It's like, is this guy overreacting? Come on, seriously? Do not pay attention to the news. You can panic and look at your instinct, but you have to remember too, do not trust a hurricane. If it would crank up to Category 3, I would be worried. If it cranks up to 4, I'm getting the heck out of here. And I'm going to move fast. What am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. Because storms change, but it needs a lot of power. A lot of strength has to come from the, what's this thing called? Oh, this is too big. No, whatever, I'll just leave it down. The storms have to gain a lot of strength. When they get a lot of strength, they'll be able to move more massive. And if they move faster, they can get out sooner. If they cool down, they can slow down, they can cause more damage. Hurricanes cause more damage by slow moving than by fast moving. People have to remember this part, because a lot of people forget. A wind, when it's just one gust, it's like momentarily. But if it's constant pounding and it's just not stopping, that's what destroy things more. Like the quantity of water. A lot of rain will cause more damage than that. Now, because the rain will cause more damage, because you have this constant amount pounding down, and you can have the flooding because the water's not draining. So we've got a storm that's coming around, and I'm making crepes. Oh yeah, chocolate crepes. And it's not that I'm worried or anything, because yes, it's a hurricane. I should be vigilant. Storm's gonna come around, and guess what? I have to be at work at what time is it? I have to wait at 6 o'clock in the morning. I will probably or probably not get a phone call. When I get the phone call, I have to go to work. Whether I get a phone call or not, I go to work. If I get a phone call telling me not to go to work, then I don't go to work. But the point is, we've got a hurricane that's going to be showing up at like 1, 2, even 3 o'clock in the morning. It might be starting. It can keep on going till 8 to 10 in the morning. And they want us to go into work. Do you have any idea how many tourists are going to be in the area where I work? Almost none. Some days I think some people don't understand how other humans think. Yes, I'm calling some people kind of nuts. Especially like tourists. Tourists that's like, I'm going to the beach. They come out to this area, they go for the beach, they want to see the waters. Oh, hell or high water will stop me. Nor hell or high water. And then they come out here, and they suspect, like, hey, why can't I go on the ship? We're tying it down so it doesn't float away or get crashed or smashed or anything through a hurricane. Please, sir, you may not go on the ship. Then they throw a hissy fit, and they want their money back. Because people are... Yeah, that's... But you know what? It happens. I believe that there's a bucket. There's a bucket that sits at the end of every single bridge that arrives to the Outer Banks. And in these buckets, people will drive by and magically drop their brain off and go on vacation. Because their driving goes to crap. Their common sense goes to crap. I mean, we have like a category of who drives the worst by state in this area. That's how bad it is. It's so dangerous what people do. But you know what? I want people to come here, you know, have a great summer, have a great time, have a great vacation, and I want everybody to go home safe. That is one of the most important things that I want. Because I like doing that. I like having people enjoy their stay, enjoy their vacation. All this joy is the most... That's where my money comes from. The fun and the games and all the things that they want to pay for. The tourist season is exactly what pays my bills. Seriously. So, if you see a hurricane, you know, a little bit of preparedness is always a good thing. I have enough food where I live for me and my roommate for a good 4 solid days. You know, 4 good days, then we'll start getting into most of the canned stuff. It will be fine. I've got coal for just in case if we have to start at the barbecue. You know, there's many different ways to live with little to no electricity or, you know, water, because, you know, there's so many different things that we can do. But please, be cautious, be careful, use common sense, don't panic. And if they say evacuation, yeah, that means get out. We're not trying to kick you out of your vacation. We're not trying to kick you off the islands because you're an idiot. We're just trying to save your life. Please, listen to your authority figures whenever there's a massive freaking windstorm coming at you. Yeah. So, looks like I don't get to stay up late at night to watch the storm brewing and raising itself as the winds start gaining its power, howling through. Because I might have work tomorrow. However it may be, have a good hurricane party. That's what you do. You gather some friends, hang out, get some good company, relax, be peaceful. Me, I'm going to roam around on the internet, relax, use some Netflix when the internet goes out. I'm going to keep, and hopefully electricity stays. Then I'll just play some Skyrim or something electronic. And then when that goes out, I'm just going to relax, be peaceful, and make shadow puppets. Hey, life. We gotta make it interesting. Even if, you know, our usual goes out of the window. So yes, be safe. Till next time. Have a great night. Here's another tidbit. My pirate name that I have is Arturo, which is translated to Arthur. So, yeah, unrelated. I am named Arthur as a pirate, and there's a hurricane coming called Arthur. Yeah, that's it. See you around. I gotta stop doing these things.